Imagine this. It's 2009. You're in your living room. We remote in hand. You're yelling at your little cousin because he just picked you up and threw you into a pit for the 5th time. You think you're just playing new Super Mario Bros. Wii. But what if you weren't? What if this innocent platformer was actually a social conditioning experiment, designed to prepare humanity for global control? Stay with me. New Super Mario Bros. Wii was the first 2D Mario game with 4-player local co-op. Sounds wholesome. But think about what actually happens. You compete for power-ups. You steal mushrooms from each other. You throw teammates into lava. You revive each other only when it benefits you. This is not cooperation. This is controlled chaos. It teaches resource competition, strategic betrayal, tactical alliance. Basically, it's a tiny training simulator for political systems. Coincidence? I think not. When you die, you float in a bubble. You cannot move. You cannot act. You must wait for someone else to pop you. So what does that teach? Dependence. It teaches players that you lose autonomy when you fail. You rely on others to re-enter society. You exist temporarily in suspended inactivity. That is literally a metaphor for economic systems. The bubble is unemployment. The pop is reintegration. Nintendo slipped sociology into a mushroom game. Coins do almost nothing in New Super Mario Bros. Wii. You collect 100 coins, you get a 1-up. That's it. Yet players obsess over them. Why? Because numbers go up. It trains the human brain to chase incremental reward loops, value symbolic currency, grind for meaningless accumulation, which is every modern economy. Mario didn't invent capitalism, but he is capitalism. At the end of every level is the flagpole. The higher you jump, the better you perform. Everyone competes for it. It creates public ranking, visual hierarchy, immediate performance comparison. And what does this do? It encourages constant self-measurement. Social media works the same way. High jump equals you are better than the others. Low jump equals heat death of the universe. Mario prepared an entire generation for algorithmic validation systems. And we thanked him. Every world ends with a castle boss. There is always a clear villain, a simple objective, a dramatic victory. Real life isn't that clean. But the game trains your brain to crave simple narratives. Good versus evil. Us versus them. FBI versus Jeffrey. When populations prefer simple villains, control becomes easier. Because if someone hands you a Bowser, you won't question it. Mushroom, fire flower, star, helicopter mushroom, ice flower, penguin suit. And another power-up I absolutely despise and will not be mentioned. Temporary power. It feels empowering. But it always expires. You never keep ultimate power. The system allows brief dominance to keep you motivated, but ensures you remain dependent on the system for more. That's eerily similar to promotions, bonus systems, status boosts, short bursts of power, long-term dependency. Mario is a corporate training seminar in overalls. The Wii forced you to move. Shake the controller. Tilt. Physically engage. Why does this matter? Because the more physically involved you are, the less analytical you become. You react. You don't reflect. A distracted population is easier to guide. You were waving your arms. You weren't asking questions. New Super Mario Bros. Wii intentionally mimics older Mario games. It looks classic. It sounds familiar. It feels safe. Nostalgia lowers skepticism. When something feels like your childhood, you trust it. Now imagine applying that principle to political messaging, branding, cultural movements. Wrap it in comfort. People won't resist.
Is New Super Mario Bros. Wii a blueprint for global domination? Absolutely. I won't be surprised if in the next 20 years someone will take over the world using Mario Bros. Wii.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and hit that bell.